$9. And our team just turned it on here in the studio, and already the sound, it sounds so nice, it's so calming. This is what we need when we're racing around to get through one of these shows, right? Just like this moment of zen. Okay, so it's from Plow Hearth, and we do a lot of different fountains on QVC, but Plow Hearth is all about art and bringing art into, or I should say out, into your outdoor spaces where you can really enjoy them. This is not a small little fountain. In fact, it stands about 3 feet tall, 36¼ inches, and then in diameter, it's about 31½ inches. So a nice big piece. If you do want to use this indoors, you can. But for so many of us who maybe love the idea of having a pond, but not digging up a lot of yard and having something installed, this works as a fountain and an instant pond. I think your birds will love it. You can put river rock in here that I think would be really pretty, but the way it comes down is just so graceful. And if you don't have a yard, but you have a deck, a patio, a little balcony, then you can also have a beautiful fountain. So I want to say hello to Ginger Walt, who joins us from Plow Hearth. Hi, Ginger. How are you?
Hi, Sandra. How are you? I'm enjoying the zen of my fountain. Let me just tell you,
Yeah, I bet.
it is so gorgeous and so tranquil and so beautiful and sculpted out of all metal and completely treated. It looks as if it's copper and then has the little patina on each one of the leaves. But Sandra, this is really a piece of artwork for your yard or your garden or even putting it inside. And everything that you see here outside of just the rocks, because I did put some river rocks on the inside and little stones, but everything is going to come to you. You get the base, you get the tree that slips right into, it kind of locks into position, as well as the line that goes to your pump. And your pump, you can adjust the flow on the back side of that pump if you want to. And just fill it up halfway on the bottom basin, which might I add, it actually have handles, 2 handles on the side, which you can see right here.
Yeah,
one on this side, one on this side, so you can easily pick it up and move it around.
And since
And
we
a
have,
long line.
let's come in. We can maybe give like a little tour of this
Yes.
as the camera comes up. Look at the leaves. It is so
I'm telling you,
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Every single leaf is so expertly done. It doesn't cause a big mess. It is just the most beautiful, really water sculpture.
Well, it is, and it's, you know what, it's Plow Hearth. They do metal artwork so well, almost as if it's been, artisan, one-of-a-kind, nature-inspired design. And this tree of life is really the symbol of nature and interconnection, really connecting us with earth and heaven. We all have our little symbolic things that we think of when you think of the tree of life and your family, and how the full circle with everyone and generation after generation. This is really a piece of artwork, as I said, in your garden, in your yard. And the way that it is, it's really spectacular. I love it because number of different reasons. The size of it, I love it because it's big, but it's not so overdone. It's 3 feet tall. That the base is going to be just a little bit under 3 feet, about 2.5. For the basin, and it is about 6 inches deep, which is really nice. Now, you can see the tree trunk that's right here. It actually has 5 lines, and that's the hidden compartment of the lines, the water lines going up and through the branches. Then they're hidden underneath. The way that they did it, they're hidden underneath so that you can kind of see those 5 lines going up, twisting around, but you don't know that the water lines are kind of hidden.
You don't see all of the components. There's no panel at the top. And then the way the water comes out, even where the water comes out, it's a little hidden from view. So it just looks so beautiful the way the water comes down and cascades over those leaves. You can see there little rocks decorating it. We don't have that here on the studio. You can do whatever you want. But Ginger, I also think this becomes like an instant, like mini pond if you want, which I think, right, because it really transcends just being a fountain. You can now have, truly a 31-inch in diameter little fountain, maybe in front of your house. Maybe it's a townhouse, or maybe you have a big mulch bed, whatever. You can put this there and have the look
Yeah,
and sound of a fountain, the function of
of
a
a
really
fountain.
sweet pond. The birds will love this, and you will have something that no one else in your neighborhood has. This truly looks like you
Agreed.
spent, you know, easily, you could put another zero in this. I mean, it looks like
Oh,
something that you
every
had
bit.
commissioned. It looks so expensive, and you're getting it
Yes,
home for 5 easy payments of $49. And because it's Plow and Hearth, you know it is going to last and
well,
last and last. If you want this, we do not have many to go around. It truly is a specialty piece, and it's new just this month. 1-800-500-7590. And then, Ginger, I like the fact that this is a plug-in, because where
it's a
I want to
plug and
put it
play. Yes.
might not necessarily be a place that gets a lot of sun. I like that I can really
You
decide
can
for
put it.
me where I want it. Or maybe I want to move it to the back deck for a few months and then move it to the front for a week or something. Like, I can really move this around.
You really can. And the plug and play means that you don't have any buttons to push. You don't have to turn it on, turn it off. As soon as you plug it in, after you filled it up, you're ready to go. You're ready for your party to start. You don't have to worry. It's not going to shut off. And as you said, during the day, during the night, it doesn't really matter what time. There are only three parts to it. So you have the basin, you have the tree itself. You're going to slide that tree into like little brackets that are in the bottom to secure it in. Then all you're going to do is attach the hose to the pump and plug it in once you have water in it, and it starts running immediately. If you find that you have a few air bubbles in it, maybe it's not flowing, you can unplug it. Make sure that your water pump is under and submerged. Sometimes you don't think you have enough water in it, because I've done that myself. Make sure your pump is totally submerged. And then on the back side, we do have an adjustment so that if you want to control the water flow and have it coming out a little bit more or a little bit less, you can switch that off a little bit in the back side of the pump. So it makes it kind of nice so you can customize the water flow. But it's really, really magical. It looks like rain falling
Yeah.
right on top of it. But of course, there's no rain up here at the top. It just magically kind of flows right out above the leaf.
It is
The
really
leaves.
special.
Beautifully done.
We really don't have anything else like it. We do a lot of fountains on QVC, but I've never seen one quite
Yes.
like this. If you want it, give us a call, 1-800-500-7590. Also from Plow and Hearth, we're going to do the 42-inch metal Plow